my coffee. Ooh, that's good coffee. Um, so I decided I had another one in me. Also, I needed to lower the cortisol and cholesterol, honestly, both of them, from playing Elden Ring and trying so hard to get the Mog's Palace. But we're at Mog's Palace, so we're like at the stepping stone at that point, man. Like literally the stepping stone. Like we just have to go up to that place and then we fight Mog. Um, so to 2 weeks for that, I think we'll have it in the bag. So as a celebration, I figure we do something that's a lot less stressful, a lot easier, simple, nice, tranquil. Namaste. I got the camera out, not the good camera, but for some reason this camera works again. I don't know why it stopped working, but it works now, so I fuck it, whatever. We ball. This is something I talked about briefly during the Elden Ring stream. This is the Welcome Home Restoration Project, which, as I've been told, is somewhat of an ARG of sorts. I believe it's all localized on this website, so you can get to every detail of it through this website specifically. This was another recommendation from Nightmind, who was the same person who recommended we covered, was it called Rapid Eyes for the last Armchair Detective? This is a new one that we're covering. So here's the plan. I'm going to go into this blind. I know very little about it. I think I watched the first like 10-ish minutes of the 50 plus minute long Nightmind video. I know like one or two things are in here. Like literally, those are the only things I remember. So I'm just gonna go in blind. I'm just gonna see what's here. Maybe if I get stuck at any given point, if I'm like, okay, I think I've seen everything at least from what I know. I mean, I'm pretty dumb, so I might miss a lot of the clues and gimmicks or whatever. In case I get to that point, there is also the Nightmind video itself, which I believe recaps everything. So even stuff that's not on this website or stuff that's been solved by the community, like if there's a particularly hard puzzle, or just in general, like if there's something that's no longer on the website that got removed, I assume it'll be covered on this. So we'll see here. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole video, and I don't know if we're going to go through the whole stream. I don't anticipate this being super, super long. Maybe like 30 minutes, and I'll just like skip for the video or something. I don't know. We're playing it loose. We're playing it loose. We had a deadline. We hit the deadline. At least we pretty much hit the deadline. It's time for a celebration. It's time for something easy. So we're going to go into this neighbor Welcome Home Restoration Project. I called it the Neighbor Restoration Project because it said neighbor up there, but that's not true. We're going in. Welcome home. The one thing, okay, I have one problem with this right off the bat. And it's kind of like a fake problem. It's kind of like a non-issue. But my main problem with this, and this is what I know about this, this is literally all I know about this, is that it's based on an old cartoon from like the 80s. It's based on Mr. Rogers. So whenever Mr. Rogers came out, I think Mr. Rogers was late 80s, early 90s. So it's supposed to be a late 80s, early 90s cartoon. The problem is that all of this art is very clearly 2020s. Like this is very clearly a 2020 Poppy Playtime Amazing Digital Circus style of creating this character. And it's very good. Like, a lot of the art here is very, very good. All of this, like, this piece right here is incredible. It just doesn't fit the canon, is the problem. You made art that's too good for PBS. PBS would not have this, okay? That's the problem. You did too well. This pixel art, in what, 1991? Okay, well, I guess maybe it's gonna be fan created. It might be, this all might be like a quote unquote, because it's a restoration project. It's not the actual 90s content, but I think we get into some stuff that's supposed to be concept art from the 90s, and it's like, this is not how 90s art works. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good, but it's not particularly the right stuff. So I'm already seeing stuff here. I see this little guy who looks out of place. He's like on a house on a little chimney. He looks like he's on like a missile. I don't think that's true. This piece of ham is very out of place. Must be used for it must be used for some sort of puzzle somewhere. else on the website. Oh, there's actually a different one. There's a star right here too. That's actually out of place. And then this kind of looks like a blood stain, but that might be overreaching because there's the whole thing is painted. Oh, there's actually, I mean, if we're talking symbols, there's some symbols on here as well. Background too looks amazing, but not fitting for the time period. Maybe 70s, like hippie era stuff. This would look good. Oh, the color palette's really nice. I gotta give it to them. Color palette's really nice on this stuff as well. But it's very, you see what I'm talking about? This is like Tumblr. Like, especially this guy, this is like Tumblr art. This is not a Mr. Rogers sort of thing. I can increase count? That button doesn't do anything yet. It's stuck at 10 million. Let's actually read some of this. Since my voice is kind of out of it, I'm not going to read to you unless it's something really important. I'm just going to read myself. So moments of silence. We'll cut those out of the highlight reel. Don't worry about it. In fact, I probably should make sure this is on the highlights, upcoming highlights. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, because Trails in the Sky is coming up. I could just do this after Trails in the Sky. Let me write it down real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold with me for a second. I'm going to add this real quick so I don't forget. Because it'd be very embarrassing to do like an hour-long stream going over all this stuff and then forgetting to do the highlight reel. That would be incredibly embarrassing. It's definitely something I would do. Okay. We're good. Just want to make sure that was on there. Okay, there's a quote. The Welcome Home website. Humble homepage about a puppet show now lost to obscurity. This also don't really look like puppets. But that one might be explained by Evermeet. Okay. We got a whole bunch of links. If I do the old tab trick, will the tab trick work on this? Just link me to this and then, oh wait. And then the increase count at the bottom. Okay. So this is actually not a link. I thought this would link somewhere, but it doesn't. Happy home warning. Winter season is promised. Your neighbor. Oh, Merry Christmas. You're a little late on that. It's June. Get rid of all those nasty bugs. Uh-oh. Maybe I am a little late to the party here. So, star, house, on torpedo, a ham, and then tree. I think this tree is also might be part of it. But that might be me reading too deep into this. I don't know. Priest count can't do it yet. And I think this is just for show, probably. Won't go into the source code or anything yet. See, once again, really good pixel art doesn't really make sense for this. And this is actually clickable, so let me click that. Oh, that takes me home. Oh, it takes you home. Clever. Anything else clickable here? I didn't get anything from the tab, but maybe. Seeing anything. Okay. What's Welcome Home? This was the page I was on, right? What's Welcome Home? Really praised and financially successful. Interesting. Oh, it was supposed to be from 1969 to 1974. This is really inappropriate art then. This is like Tumblr. This is Tumblr era. They wouldn't let a person this fat with an LGBT tie on. This would not be allowed in the 60s, 70s. It looks good though. I'm not saying it looks bad. Like, you have to understand, me saying this doesn't fit the time period and it looks bad are two completely separate points. I like this one. This one's cute. It's first error. Oh, okay, so it went from 1969 to 1974. Cool. I'm probably gonna have to remember this date, but I'm not going to remember. This one's also really good. This looks like it's supposed to be concept art, but once again, it doesn't look like era. See, it looks like it was made digitally. You know what I'm saying? It looks like this was made in a digital creation, digital stuff, rather than on paper how they would do it in like the 70s. But what's like I said, I don't know if this is supposed to be in era or if this is supposed to be like canonical fan art. It might be fan art. It might not be supposed to be, because this one fits a little bit more. Once again, because you see the character designs are still the same. It doesn't fit as well. That's a small thing that I keep getting distracted by. Home. Exaggerated designed town named Home. Okay. Definitely seems like a they're doing the Tumblr baiting. Which one? Okay, guys, which one? Eddie Deer, Sally saw it while we doing Poppy Playtime, Bomni from Amazing Digital Circus. Okay. Had a 4-year run before abruptly being pulled in 1974. Complete silence from this entertainment company. It's a pretty standard start to a ARG of this kind. It's gone. They delete everything. Why? Financially successful. That's interesting. Interesting, weird detail that just showcased that it was popular, so a lot of people watched it. I wonder if a lot of kids got fucked up by this. Okay, I don't see any other clickies this page. About us. Oh, I actually already have about us. Media. We have begun to uncover media that Welcome Home was once on air, including. Yeah, see, this is not art that would be in the 70s. This is not era appropriate. This also doesn't look like a cell, does it? Well, no, they did make some effort to make it look like a cell. It definitely looks digital. I'm sorry. It just keeps throwing me off. It looks digital. It doesn't look. This doesn't look. Well, actually, this might be digital through a filter. Mystery audio. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on this page. We'll come back to this. Merchandise. Hold on a minute. No. This is fake. Fake merchandise. Okay, never mind. Like, and here's our plushie, made thanks to. But I guess it would work in the content that canonically that would still make sense, because it would just be like the restoration projects having its own store to like get funds for the restoration. That would actually, you could do it if you wanted to. There are more cases where that doesn't make any sense, like the Mandela catalog getting plushies is like fucking stupid. But this, it works. Because it would just be like, well, no one owns the copyright anymore, and we're doing the restoration project, so if we want to make a goddamn Wally Rabbit plushie, we goddamn will, and we'll do it with you twos. Alright. The neighborhood. Oh. That eye thing is scary. It almost looks like fake 70s. I'm never gonna get over. What? Please note this information is pulled from remnants of illustrated pages subject to span. Wow, I just pretend I didn't say anything. Reminds me of Neopets for some reason. Okay, click these. Oh, here's another one. The bowling ball. And this. There's stuff. There's stuff. Hot dog. There's stuff around. I don't know what's for, but there's stuff around. I clicked everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did. Okay. News. It does look good. It looks fun. It's just a little out of place. I see, that all looks really good. But you know they're also baiting for Tumblr audience. This is definitely for, hey, look at these cute characters. Now post them on Tumblr. Now! So cynical when I watch these. When I look at these. I've been told the one thing I know about this, the one secret I know about this is apparently if you hover over the text, sometimes hidden text appears, but I don't think we've seen any of that yet. This is the blog, right? What's this? News. It's right here. We'll get back to this. I'm getting all the links out. I'm getting all the pieces about us. Oh, I think this is is this the secret page? Not anymore if there was. It might have been before. Original piece in its destroyed state as we received it. Oh, okay, so maybe some of these are... Maybe they're trying to explain it as a... We recreated it digitally. I'm probably the only person who complains about that. I'm probably the only person who cares. Because that's canon, goddammit! Oh, use silly stickers, animated gifts, toys, banners, and more. Here's for the Tumblr. Post these on your Tumblr. Oh, that one's good. This one's for the Neo cities. This one's so you can add to the Neo cities. Okay, so which of these characters is canonically gay? Or, actually, trick question, it's all of them. At least if you ask, Tumblr. Banners and neighbors. Or this just takes me down to those sections. I didn't see anything. I mean, there's more of these icons, but like I said, I don't know what these do. Just an envelope. Sure, we'll find out the use for them later. Okay. Guest book. Guest book is gone. There's like 3 genie lamps. This guy is thick. My God. God damn. Stacking it up on a Tuesday. Playfellow exhibition. Okay, you know what? Let me start reading these. I stopped at media because media was a big one. Live interview audio segment. This interview. Took of audio featuring Wally Darling and Barnaby B. Beagle in conversation with the host. What? Hey, you mean they're voice actors? Or I guess they might be in character. Okay. Now, will this sound like it's from the 70s, or will it sound like you paid a couple of guys off Fiverr to do it? I'm sorry. No, do it. Just play it.
Oh, just wonderful. Oh,
Yeah, wonderful. Yes.
In that neighborhood. That's
Welcome home.
yeah.
Sounds like Night Mine.
Oh, that beautiful world. Welcome home. Oh, since the show's really taken off, Wally, I'd say quite the popular character now.
I am?
You are.
I am.
He has the Night Mine gay lisp.
Oh, yes.
Did I get jinxed on this?
Drama too, from what I heard.
You're not so bad yourself.
He also sounds a little. Yeah, Wally sounded a little fruity when you said that. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that's exactly it. Is that why they call you Wally Darling?
They call me Wally.
That's 100% Night Mine, the interviewer.
Because that's my name.
Yeah, fucking dialogue. These two are fucking in the costume room. I don't know if it's the puppet talking, or if it's like the voice actor doing the, but they are fucking right after this interview.
Oh,
You guys can hear this, right? Okay, you
that's
can.
true.
It's very
You're
quiet
very
on my end
loved
also.
by a lot of different people now. Do you find yourself in any sort of romances lately? Hmm?
Oh, we're getting there.
Yes?
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Love life? Being so popular and all.
Oh no, I don't know. I love.
This art does look good. This looks like a weird, like, gay
Oh,
inflation
well,
Blue's
that's
Clues.
right.
Okay, I'm
You've
sorry.
got a lot of friends in that neighborhood.
But this one looks
I
good.
think you said you brought one in for us to meet. Is that right?
How long
Yes,
is this? Oh,
it's
3
my
minutes.
best friend.
It because of the weird sexual tension, it felt like this went on for way longer.
He's my neighbor too. His name is
Barnaby
Barnaby.
Beagle.
Cut him off. This is very Alan Wake-esque. That's what this reminds me of.
Mr. Beagle.
It's just very
I'm glad to
awkward
have
and
you
weird.
here.
Hey, enough with the formalities. Beagle is my mother's name. Just call me
This guy's
Boy.
doing a Rodney
Is that right?
Dangerfield. I like
She
it.
was a dog
I like
too?
him.
Oh, no,
This guy's
no,
cool.
She's a chicken. You might have heard of her. She's a real famous lady. She crossed the road once.
She crossed the road. What for?
To get to the other side. They're still talking about
It
to
just
this
is fucking
very day.
weird as hell. I like him though. I like the Beagle guy.
Oh, to this very day.
Now I can't see the text transcript if I don't want to listen to all this shit. And honestly, I think I'm tired of listening to this. Animation cells from the Julie Rella segment. Of actual animation cells. First on-screen footage. Okay. So, once again, I don't think they would have made a. No, you know what they would have. Just so. A demo. The song? Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be a song.
Where is it? Let's see now. Right over left, under and through.
I can't listen to that. I'm doing the transcript. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's currently unknown whether these 3 recovered audio tracks are from episodes whose visuals have yet to be found, or from a piece of supplementary material such as a storybook, record, or radio play. Ah, I see. Okay.
Howdy do, fellas. What can I get for you two today? Hiya, howdy. I think we're good.
Oh, I want to play all
ourselves
3 of them at
again.
once.
My usual for my usuals. Coming right up, Pally.
The usual. I thought we were getting hot dogs.
Wally, why do you have to sound so gay every time you say anything?
That is our usual, little buddy. It means something you and me get all the time.
What do you mean we don't have any hot dogs?
Oh, you mean?
Oh, you mean you want to give me a
but I
hot
like
dog,
the little
eh?
better. Makes me feel like a fancy high-class pooch. A pedigree with some degree.
Like, whoever's doing the dog voice is cool. I like him.
I got a bloodhound and whirlwind of trouble and an old reliable dog.
This guy's cool too.
So, what's the gap today, Bon?
What's the gap today,
I got a
Bon?
good
Yeah, see?
Brewing in this pot of mine all day.
Okay. Oh, you're just gonna me all the transcripts at once. Oh, this works. Okay. So this is the first hidden page. Okay. Merchandise. This looks menacing. We get to have pictures home. If the audio for Wally Doring is experiencing a glitch and has been temporarily taken offline. Damn. Insist. I don't want to listen to it. It's from a children's book? Oh, it is. The original audio for the storybook record. That's physical for sure, right? Once again, off the 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 art is off. Also, looks like Wally's got a bulge here. It's starting to make sense. Oh, and the rainbow bands? I should have known this ahead of time. That's like a physical pop out though. Blah blah blah. Okay. Eddie Deer playset. Okay. Whoa. Print out something for this. Published by Marlowe Records. Sounds okay. This is a huh? This thing. They made like a physical sort of set thing for this. Very interesting. They will print this at some point. They gotta. They're gonna sell this physical merch at some point. Once again, not 70s, not what I would call 70s art. Very good though. Every time I see this guy, I now just think homosexuality. Happy Pride Month. Okay. The Welcome Home Cookbook. Jesus. Will I be able to recover an incomplete book with missing pages? Well, can I read it? No? Yeah, this just looks like it was released on like a Friday. This doesn't look like it was made in the 1970s. It's so much audio stuff. That looks weird. That's an official costume. That's an official costume. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, this one has a filter on it, I think. Looks a little bit closer to what you would expect. Never radio stuff. Huh. This one just looks weird. I don't even know. This doesn't look in period. It just doesn't. I don't know what's going on here. This just looks strange. Okay. I think this is supposed to be like a watermark. I don't think this is actually part of the thing. I don't know if any of this is supposed to be part of anything either. Okay. This looks like Tumblr art again. Oh, Cest un pipe. Child-friendly smoking alternate. Huh. If you insist, why is there so much of this? Is this all connected to the... Huh. I thought that was Pomni for a sec. I for real thought that was Pomni. I thought that was the digital amazing circus lady. Okay. I'm beginning to zone out a little bit. I'm beginning to lose a little bit of faith. We haven't found anything yet, though. So maybe once we get to the actual scary part, because we haven't seen any. We've just been seeing it on its face. I feel like I would be more into it if it felt like it was actually from the 70s, and rather, because this now okay, now we're on like some kid on Tumblr made OCs, and this is like the image that they share to their Tumblr blog. Like that's what it feels like. That's where we're at now. It feels very out of character. And there's no background behind the restoration project. Once again, this could be all stuff that's tied in some way to the actual spooky plot. But right now, it just feels weird. It all feels weird to me. Wait, hold on. Here's something. In recently uncovered material and archive footage, Sally is shown to be able to literally shine or glow in the dark, although it's unclear if a similar effect was applied to the puppet. Much larger than the ever puppet. Oh wait, he has another one of these stupid Aladdin cups. That's not what they're called. Genie cups. There we go. Even then, I don't think that's completely right. It's a weird ass house. This is something. The house with the eyes. This is something. There's something to this. Goodbye. And didn't it usually say go back? Huh. It always say goodbye. Huh. That is different. Okay. Is there anything to this beyond the text being different? Maybe that's it? Okay. It looks like he's painting a penis. It looks like that's supposed to be a penis. Oh, this is Barnaby. The Blues Clues who ate like one too many McDonald's Big Macs. Seems like this the text here might be in might have something. Hey, what do you call a beagle? No ears. The beagle with its ears cut off. Copy. I don't think we've seen this one yet. Okay. Crazy. You look supremely Tumblr, and I think it's your arm. Okay. Crazy. I'm gonna have to listen to the audio, aren't I? Because the transcript's not gonna give me everything. Fine, I'll listen to this guy's audio. Go play it right now.
Howdy do, fellas. Care to let me share my wares?
I should go back and listen to the one that had the goodbye on it. Who was that? Was it you?
That's the most.
It's the gayest man on earth. I'm not kidding. Happy Pride Month. Okay. What do we have here? Hello, everyone. This started on January 14th, 2023. Hello, everyone. first ever news post. Overhauled much of our website. Okay. Every detail is important, and we'd love to showcase every little thing we've uncovered. Okay. Hello, neighbor. Hundreds of views. Oh, hundreds of views. More guest signatures. Well, cats, though they don't. Their faces suggest they don't have her cheerful disposition. Please ignore them. We continue our happy home. Get everything patched up. Okay, I'll come back to this. About us. Okay, who are you? We need to stay anonymous for our own security and safety. That sounds weird. Okay. Continue research into welcome home. We're drawn in. Wait. Oh! Hidden text! We got the first one. What it hurts. Well, let me read the whole thing then. To be honest, we were drawn in unexpectedly. All the information found on this website was extracted from documents that had been uncovered in brightly covered envelopes that were mailed to you. We're thankful to be the first to start this journey, but it hurts. What do the illustrations, writings, and advertisements look like when you receive them? Crammed together and covered in paint and ink, stored, created. So are these people who watched the why do they care? Did they watch the show back when they were kids? I guess they would have to be pretty old if that was the case. Or did they just all get sent these envelopes and it's like a liar game sort of scenario? It just got inputted. So extract from the original document and then translate to a digital state. I guess that explains, but it's the artwork, right? It's the style. It's not necessarily that this looks digital. Spinning head. Okay. So this is all supposed to be digital. This is made to be. We've been graciously given more material by an unknown source. We've also been receiving large boxes smothered in similar substances. Tell me this is a bendy in the ink machine sort of scenario. I wonder if they are watching this. If you're reading this, we promise to continue to take care of it. No hidden message there? No hidden reading? Okay. Even says, what'd you make this website? Oh, okay. This isn't the same website as before. Why did you move it? I believe there is someone trying to stop us or make light of our efforts. In the code of the site itself. Oh god, are we gonna have the view source on this shit? Okay. What kind of merchandise welcome home have? Oh, just you wait. We'll show you. Wait for our drop. You know how many episodes? Whoa. Here's another hidden message. Do you know how many episodes of Welcome Home there are? We estimate the last air date for the show was in 1974, but only because the most recent date was the script sent to us. The numbers are so hard to read, sometimes I can't see them. Do you know anyone who worked at the Playfellow Workshop, or are you a former employee? I know of Ronald Dorlane. He must be the creator. Are we able to join your team? We are not accepting new. everyone on our team has a favorite, but if you ask me, mine's Wally Daring. I wonder why. Happy Pride Month. Okay, can I... Is there a page source thing going on here? Square... Oh, this was made in Squarespace. I don't know if they can hide stuff in the Squarespace. It might not be. It might not literally be in the code, per se. Not seeing anything. I don't think Squarespace lets you edit code like this. They might be referring to just the hidden messages on the website. What about the guest book? The guest book looks kind of interesting. Seems like there's a lot of like clickable sort of clickables. More of these stupid fucking genie lamps. I don't know what these mean yet. Thank you for visiting our home. Halt, fellow thespian. The guest book is henceforth closed. Anything at the bottom? Nope. Clickies? Any clickies? Nope. I don't see anything. Okay. The Playfellow exhibition. There's another gay hot dog. Someone's sprouting out of it. I don't know what I feel about that. And okay, this now was quickly only contacted by the successful museum coordinator by the name of the question answerer. This collaboration, we were privileged to go public with our findings. For their safety, we agreed to this title and to a face of anonymity. Yes, I know I pronounced that wrong. It's a joke. Okay. Below are photographs of the space. Oh, the museum. You saw this. Oh, jeez. You saw some of this stuff already. Oh, it's because the images are changing in size. What is that? Do you see that? I'm just crazy, right? Is that anything? Oh, that just looks sprunky and fucked up. Okay, that's not... I don't think that's supposed to be a crazy thing. See, it's the most. What does that mean? That's an Apple. I've seen that Apple website. Like, just like perfect handwriting. Jesus. Okay. It's just a strip of paper, but you know, low budget. We're working on a tight budget on this museum. It makes sense. The puppets are here to stay. That is a somewhat menacing, given the context. Oh, they printed out the cards. Yeah. That's something. Haben gehaltenen Bergman. No, it doesn't say anything. Ah. Whoa, this is a clean shot. Staff only. What's behind that scary door? Sorry, the little flunked. It's not a very big exhibit. Oh, what's the post-it note say? Shit. That looks out of place. Pardon our dust. Oh, it's covering out something else. Ooh, okay. Sash, it's like the person's name. It's coming out different stuff. Maybe I did come here too late. Demonstration of the toy.
You're calling Howdy's place, a home of everything.
That sounds funneled in.
Everything you don't.
I don't buy it.
Hello?
That's funneled in.
Hello? Listen, pal. Time is jokes, and if I'm not laughing, then I don't have time. Actually, I don't have plenty of time in stock. It's on aisle 2 next to the bananas. Giving me nothing to worry, dealing like you're wrong, my pillar.
Okay. Okay. This doesn't seem particularly interesting. Let's go to the Night Mind video. Oh, we didn't finish the news. Oh, there's all these transcripts. God damn it. Should we watch the Night Mind video? Would the Night Mind video give us more context on this? It seems like a lot of it is there was something here before and then it got removed. So we might need like a more historical basis for this. But also I don't want this to go on too long. Let me check real quick. How much more time do we have on this? Oh, I have time. I have time. We'll watch the Night Mind video. Why not? We could do some off-camera Elden Ring writing. No, let's just watch this. So like I said, it's like a dubstep intro. I watched a little bit of this. Like I got to 8 minutes in. That's how I knew about the thing where you cover. Also, there was something about the phone being creepy, but it looked like that was removed on the page. It said it was removed. But those were the only two things I knew about. I didn't know about anything else. So we can continue to watch this and see if we learn anything else. I don't know if I'll actually edit this into a highlight. We'll see if there's anything crazier from the night. Like if this goes wacko mode, I guess I could kind of see. Definitely looks like there's a lot more going on. At least that key that they found. But we'll see.
Welcome back to Night Mind, friends. And welcome back to Cabin Fever Dreams, with the most famous project I've ever covered during the special spring season thing that I do, and for good reason.
Okay, we know some of the details here.
Maybe it has to do with the envelopes of existing media that were discovered, full of paint and ink. Obvious attempts to destroy the material inside. Why did
destroy the material? Okay, that makes sense.
Team members spiral into madness gave us any clue. If because information pertaining to the show was a cognito hazard.
So this didn't this is no longer there.
The SCP Foundation. When I unwrapped the first letter, I felt it. The team member wrote. I heard it. Open, open, open. I want it out. I'm going to get it out. Does it hurt? This, among a few other elements like it, in your classic case of sudden aggressive mental infection by anomalous forces, scattered across this lovingly crafted website full of beautiful artwork that, yeah, really does evoke the idea of a genuine old TV show that was popular enough to have a lot of merchandise and promotional art. It even included a neighborhood map, introducing us to the characters, their houses, and places of business.
The map was
Mary
cool.
Julie Joyful, who talks to flowers. Sally Starlet, a natural performer. Poppy Partridge, a boring hen who loves to bake. Eddie Deer, the hardworking mailman.
Boring hen? Oh, maybe that's the type of hen.
A comedian. Frank Frankly, a tightly dressed friend to all insects. And the central character, Wally Darling, who lives inside a living home.
The gayest man alive.
Don't mind the black goo trailing from
the
your
gayest.
store, but do mind the fact that you could click on it and see this image.
Wait, whoa, wait, whoa! This is very obvious. I actually missed that. You said there's a trailing goo? Oh, wow, I missed that. Oh, because it just links back here. I see it. I see what he's talking about. This little stuff at the bottom, right? Or is it one of those things where I have to wait on the site for long enough?
Called home at the very center. Don't mind the black goo trailing from under home's door, but do mind the fact that you could click on it and see this image, suggesting that the lurking
Oh, I didn't. No, I can't click it anymore. I guess it's old.
horror present in the concept and physical media of Welcome Home managed to find its way through the newly created website and has a new point of access to this world, and may have influence over Wally Darling. There were plenty of doodles on the site's guest book, and a follow-up stream exploring viewer discoveries in the wake of the first video revealed the file names for the doodles were replies to messages. But who was doing this? The nature of the messages seemed to be out of character for a restoration team member. The information we needed came from out-of-place letters throughout the site that, when arranged in certain patterns and placed at the end of the URL, led to new pages, like this one, showing Wally.
Wait, what? Sorry.
The information we needed came from out-of-place letters.
The information we needed came from. Maybe I should put this on speed.
Letters throughout the site that, when arranged
From out of place letters.
in certain patterns and placed at the end of the URL.
Oh, I
led
would
to
have
new
never
pages,
guessed that.
Like this one.
Clownillustration.com/voywex. Clownillustration.com/voy. Oh, wow. Actually, it comes up on the auto suggest. It's no longer exists. Damn. Okay, wow. I'm just gonna have to watch the video.
Showing Wally Darling hiding in wait for us.
I can't do
Could tell
anything.
we were there, but couldn't see us somehow.
I thought this was all still up, but apparently it's not. Apparently they got rid of all
We
of it.
were urged to stay quiet if we could see him. Digging through other secret pages revealed Welcome Home Media, like
Yeah, I mean, this one, Clown Illustration, looks like it doesn't exist anymore.
segments of scripts, and eventually led to more surprising elements, like Wally singing with an echo and TV static in the background. At this point, there were no secret pages for any other characters. One item of note from the news page written on February 25th, 2023, the members of the Welcome Home Restoration Project received an offer to showcase their findings about the show at a gallery held by a professional exhibitor
We saw
who
the
called
gallery.
themselves the Question Answerer. The paragraph describing this also showed signs that the writer was not well, definitely in the throes of an anomalous spell.
I mean, he sounds definitely, there's like way too many exclamation marks in here, but that's not a, I don't know if I'd say that's anomalous. That might just be a little fruity.
We wondered at this point if they'd made contact yet with Wally. In July, a major update came
Oh,
to the
this,
site,
we didn't see this.
including everything the team could put up about the Welcome Home Gallery showing. In Universe, the company who made the show was called Playfellow Workshop, so it was labeled the Playfellow
Oh, look, this thing at the bottom used to be different.
Workshop exhibition. The update also came with a lot of new elements. Discoveries of old merchandise like cast records, toys, and small bugs all across the sites, which you could click on to go to secret pages containing videos.
Small bugs all across the site that you can click on to go to secret videos? We didn't see that shit, man! Oh, you bitch. See, there's all sorts of stuff, but it's not clickable. I'm seeing all sorts of items, but none of them are clickable anymore. That's sad. Increase counts, don't know what this does. Can I inspect element on this? Increment counter. Okay. I can't even click the ham? Oh, that's...
Every
bullshit.
video was live action, with characters speaking in some kind of scene, but out of view, creating immediate confusion about what we were watching. Were these scenes from the show? Why would we be viewing things at this angle? Why did things distort and end whenever someone spoke to Wally directly? You could also catch doodles being drawn live, which led to new links containing records. Who was leaving these behind?
I recognize that area. Where was that? The guy with the gay guy with the... We saw that one. Didn't look clickable, though. They got rid of everything. Yeah, it was this guy. Nothing there anymore, though. Nothing on the sides. All gone. Sad. Huh.
That's what an eye looks like.
Okay, well, good to know that he still sounds extremely fruity, even in his evil anomalous form.
Wally was speaking to us, and would go on to say a number of concerning things, like how there were so many new eyes he had now, and still couldn't see. In other pages, you could explore the new media uncovered, much of it audio allowing us to hear the other characters at length for the first time. One peculiar merchandise item was the talking telephone toy, with every character's button
That one did
working,
look pretty
except
menacing.
Wally's. But for us, the audio played.
Okay, so this is where I left off on this. This lasts for a long time. This man yaps. Okay, he yaps for a while. He talks about some stupid bullshit.
You hear me again? Keep your smile merry, and always know that I love you very much.
Happy Pride Month? Question mark?
Goodbye.
Very Dahmer-esque.
On the page for the Playfellow exhibition, we got to see how the gallery show went, with all the media put on display,
Oh, yeah.
including a replica puppet of Wally.
Huh?
Notes at the end of the
Oh.
page mention that the
It's a puppet
exhibition
show.
was a success. And still, no one was able to say they were familiar with the show.
Oh.
Hidden on this page was a secret link in
But
one
financially successful. It was financially successful. Interesting.
of the repetition
Like,
of
clearly, because there's a lot of merchandise.
the word answer. It led to a photo of a worksheet someone was
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
link in one of the repetitions of the word answer.
There was a link in one of the repetitions for the word answering.
It led to a photo of a worksheet someone was using to get a password, 5 characters, and mentioned the phone. It was absolutely driving this person mad. If you click through on the photo, you'd be presented with a welcome home themed safe with some black mess on it. This prompted a password requiring the first letters of the character names that were answers for the worksheet from the exhibit. Upon entering those, a new and very rewarding page appeared, showing a breakdown of the normal site and a whole lot of the black creeping in. The writer described a dream they had when they began working on the Playfellow exhibition. Wally sitting at the foot of the bed with a rotary phone ringing, just like the talking toy telephone.
Uh-huh.
He stared, waiting for the dreamer to pick it up, but they couldn't figure out how to move. They continued getting phone calls, or kept hearing a phone ringing, all day sometimes. It wasn't their phone.
You make
and they
one
thought it was a
toy for
provider
one
staff
70s
tearing up the workspace, but failing to
animation.
find the
Look what
source of the
happens.
ringing. They couldn't figure out anything in regards to the noise or the show. No one questioned had any answers, and for someone working for the question answerer, or the answerer themselves perhaps, not even exploring everything the restoration project team gave helped. They could still hear the phone ringing as they wrote. A series of images were provided then, showing the back area of the exhibit contained more items related to the show, and some of the media was rather dark. There were emails back and forth between the exhibit team and the
That must be the staff only thing.
restoration team, including a note to get the safe code, which held activity prizes. The email in particular was asking the website team for the code, and they were just given the worksheets, with black light text on the page that read, Wally Darling. Notes were given to put on gloves before touching any art, and some used gloves had evidence of black gunk on them, the same that seemed to be affecting the exhibit. Another printout about the team's restoration effort had a blacklight message. Everything is so disgusting to touch. Sometimes the mail...
Why? Why would you write this in
I want to look into
blacklight
everything I
ink?
have. My head feels so muddled too. Ever since
On
I
the,
opened
on the
envelope.
sheet.
Another email exchange
Why would you print out an email? Never a question I have.
urged the exhibit staff to touch nothing with their bare hands, and mentioned that if a substance begins to grow on anything delivered, please place it back in the box it was shipped in and return it.
Definitely
If
some
any of the
bendy
staff
in the ink
experience
machine
nausea,
sort of
dizziness,
shit.
or fatigue, they shouldn't be alarmed. So, not just mentally infectious material, but physically. The question answerer provided a journal entry detailing what was going on behind the scenes and mentioning how the restoration team sent their research notebook. The answerer was sure it must be an elaborate prank. Nobody had ever heard of Welcome Home, and there was more of that stuff on the walls. The phone kept ringing. A photo showed 2 research notebooks provided, and the cover of the first isn't comforting.
The
The one on the
Necromicon?
left is from the website team, the one on the right from the question answerer. The website team's note
On
seems to
loan,
start
do
just
not
as we were
write
told
an
it all
angry
began,
face.
a desire to catalog a strange discovery. At the bottom of the secret exhibition page, we see a link and a spot of the black substance infecting this area of the site. It's in here. An error page appears, but wait around and Wally provides a new drawing.
Let me in.
Get me in. If
Explore
I go to a
separate
404
from
page,
before
it shows
also
that?
gave new information, like the live action segments that began lining up as if it was all in the course of a single day, and other
Oh.
Wally messages. This one in particular connects to the previous information.
Why won't you answer me, neighbor? Why can't
Why won't you enter me, neighbor?
You
I feel like I could 2 times for all the Wally
please
bits.
open? Let me in.
Finally, in collecting all the insects across the site and the live-action sections, something becomes quite clear. Not only was it a day in the life of the Welcome Home neighbors, we were looking through Wally's eyes for all of it, as he stared off into a fixed point, like a puppet left sitting alone. And the events didn't seem at all to fit a script for the show. The implication was startling. Welcome Home appeared to be a universe unto itself, which seemed impossible, but so was everything else so far in relation to it, from the merchandise to the evidence of real-world events, like a live talk show interview. Those who speculated that an update would come in October around the anniversary of Welcome Home's in-universe premiere were correct, and it arrived on Friday the 13th. On the landing page, Home was dressed up for Halloween, and on the front page, so was Wally. You could find all sorts
of... there's no red spot there. There's none of the little sticker things.
The fun items across the site related to Halloween, like pages from a Welcome Home cookbook and a Wally Darling costume.
The fact that it's official still makes me laugh.
The main draw
the shittiest fucking... I mean, I'm like... rain tarp.
Was the recovery of a full storybook record. In the tale, everyone shows up to Sally's for a costume party, and they end up sharing scary stories. But hers, which the restoration team claims they couldn't hear due to a record defect, is the best.
You'll all be quivering with fright at my tall tale.
Sally snatched the flashlight out of Wally's hands and aimed it underneath her face. Everyone leaned in close to hear.
Have you ever wondered why it is we stay indoors every night?
To get a beauty rest.
So we sing each other goodnight on the phone before bed?
Oh, so we can sort our stamps.
What? No, sometimes. And no. It is because this town is rumored to have visitors at night. Something from deep within the forest, far beyond the hills and mountains. No one knows what it wants or where it's going. Just that it is persistent. Just that it arrives here. So many stories have risen about their origins. But I know what it is searching for. 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 It is looking for neighbors who have stayed out past the daytime to gobble them up whole. That
from the one from the 70s to the 70s Q to the 2020s
is why so few live here. It moves through the streets at night, but it doesn't break into homes. However, on rare instances, it will find itself with an appetite left unsatisfied by its aimless wandering. Even the occasional unfortunate insect that has crossed its path is not enough.
Wally's also the only one who doesn't look scared here.
Those who have lived through the night say it isn't quiet about it either. They always say you can hear when it gets closer to you. Do you know what sound it makes? I hear it every night. You can hear it too, if you listen. Especially if you wait next to your window. First, there's rustling in the bushes. Then, the scratching on the pavement. On the walls, as it crawls up. Finally, if you're quiet, you can hear its guttural sound.
Now, take into account the video attached to the new bug you can find on the site through the transcript for this record.
I think you might be thinking of Pedrolino.
See? Even the mailman gets it.
Of course I'd be... Wait, is that supposed to be an insult?
Oh, yes, that theatre Karen.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that at the very beginning. Did he say the next one you get for the transcript?
I think you might...
Attached to the new bug you can find on the site through the transcript for this record.
On the transcript page, they also have, or at least had stuff. Apparently none of this shit exists anymore. See if there's a bug on here. Well, there's a cigarette. There you go. No.
I think you might be thinking of Pedrolino.
See? Even the mailman gets it.
Of course I'd be... Wait, is that supposed to be an insult?
Oh, yes, that theatre Karen.
What? Oh, someone's moving. Oh, they're taking the brownie! I was gonna eat that! Okay. This is vibrating rapidly. Oh, that was an apple. Yeah, fuck that. Never mind.
At this rate, we'll be the laughing stock of the solar system.
Oh, Sandy, dear, don't doubt yourself.
Hey, how's my little devil doing over here? You guarding my apple for me, pal? Oh, I guess you didn't do a very good job at it. Hey, who took a bite out of my apple? I think I see fang marks, Frank.
These fangs aren't real and you know that!
Sure. That's what they all say. Don't worry, though, kid. There's plenty of other eats here. What are you feeling hungry for, Wally?
There were a lot more treats than tricks in the Halloween update, that's for sure. Right after a story about night visitors in the neighborhood hunting anything living to eat caught outside of its home, we see the world through Wally's eyes at the party in the scene following that same storybook record's ending.
Yes.
Everything becomes distorted as Wally seems to fade in and out of presence, and Barnaby's apple is eaten by something unseen. There had been ideas floated earlier in the timeline of the project that Wally could eat with his eyes, but in context, this doesn't really seem like his doing, and Wally wouldn't eat his best friend's apple behind his back.
That's
This
fucked
update
up.
was substantial, giving us a possible lead on whatever odd infection took root in the neighborhood and was working its way into this reality, while also confirming that Welcome Home's world seemed to be running by itself. The storybook record was a storybook record, not a whole episode, and it ended, yet we still witnessed events following that exact event in video. This raised the question of chicken and egg. Was the Welcome Home neighborhood alive on its own, with the show being made to capture that reality, or had the art somehow generated it? And again, if so, how was it affecting this
You know, that actually kind of explains my criticism before of it looking like 2020 art. Is what if it's just them in the universe, like they're just evolving? So that's not the art from the 70s, that's the art from now, but it's like them from... That's an interesting point.
reality in such a
I don't
strong
think they're
way that it
going. I
caused
don't think they're
merchandise
going
and
there,
could spread
but that
promotional
could be an
material.
answer to that.
This led us to understand why the show's media was
Like this is just them as they are now,
destroyed. The
and
idea
then the old one is like them looking different.
of a presence lurking on the edges of the happy neighborhood was bound to come up while working with the concept or channeling that reality, and once it worked its way through, the danger would be known. All the way through its first year, Welcome Home developed in phenomenal ways, producing beautiful visual art, audio pieces, physical items, and live-action footage to portray its reality and the story. The website is an achievement to learn from and worth the admiration it's received. A rich playground for exploring the world of Welcome Home as a show concept, world build, and a growing horror tale. Every update has brought with it great new media to immerse us further in the idea, allowing us to know these characters and even the sense of what childhood may have been like enjoying its merchandise. And the latest update has done a magnificent job in expanding that. On March 9th, a member of the Welcome Home Restoration Project provided the Home Warming chapter, a winter holiday celebration. In addition to the news update for Home Warming, marked December 25th, one was provided on the actual day of
We saw
launch,
this.
March 9th, titled Mistake, saying they assumed it was still December, and the individual who posted this must not have been paying proper attention. Now, because
Oh, well, we have that one. Let me read this then. Where's this? Happy housewarming to one and all. As long as it's since... Oh, so this is the October update, and then this... None of the progress has reached the case. This is just generic whatever. For December 25th, 2023, and then my mistake. About the date on the most recent news post, I assumed it was still December. Not sure how this could have happened. The individual who posted this must not be paying proper attention. Happy spring, almost as good as home warming. Please remember to wave. Actually, March 9th. I assumed it was still December. The individual who posted, but he is the individual who posted this because he said I assumed it was still December. Guys are losing it.
this is a unique situation of review and quick start guide, and Welcome Home is a website-based exploration project. This is the moment I can give you general guidance and encourage you to move forward on your own.
Okay, good. I
The
knew that.
website, as it exists now, is new. Under a
Oh, okay. So now he's gotten to. I think this is what we have now. Gotcha.
new domain, and the previous
I do need help.
elements
Oh, it's a new domain. Oh.
explained, like the live-action video bugs, Wally's records, and the question answers, mental infection, and photos of physical spread, are all gone.
I see, we should have started with this video. Shit. Okay.
Can't get those anymore.
Damn it.
At least, not for now. You actually would need to go through the video investigations in full to see them in full. Moving forward, you can enjoy all of the front face.
Wait, can we actually watch those? Are they still up? Live. Oh. Twitch? Is it on Twitch? Why did he show those and then now they're not here? Unless they're on videos? Oh, they're separate. They're video. Oh, they're video. Oh. Okay.
Facing pieces added in every update, as long as it wasn't put there by Wally or someone experiencing the mental infection of dealing with the show's media.
Dealing with this
Merchandise,
bullshit.
media, and info on the neighbors are all there. And
Yep.
the neighbor biographies are actually keeping up with what's discovered in the media that comes through each update, which is a great touch to show the restoration team is as invested in the lore as we are.
Okay.
In terms of the home warming updates, everything substantial is found through the merchandise page, and the last element of the home warming season merchandise lets you make sense of the many doodles scattered around the site at this time, up to a point. These pieces are for this update's puzzle, which brings you to the shadow side you're itching to see this time around.
Okay.
I can tell you it takes translating and rearranging. Those are the only 2 steps to get what you need. You can head off on your own now to indulge in everything yourself in full if you'd like, which I of course recommend and will always encourage.
See, he always encourages this at the very beginning of the video, which is why I decided to wait until later. Now he's doing it halfway through. Okay, well, whatever you say, buddy. Where was I? actually didn't see a decoder on this page. For a second. Hidden page somewhere. I didn't see that, what he showed. I didn't see that. Home warmings. This is the new update. Is I blind? It's not here. What? Get removed again? Well, let me just read what he had. Maybe I should pay more attention.
Yourself steps to get what I can tell you it takes translating and rearranging. That'll be this time around. I can tell you it takes translating and rearranging.
What was this? Merch 18. It's not here anymore. They got rid of it. Can I still read it? I mean, all this stuff is still here. Okay, let's try it. And if it's not working, then that's sad, but it happens. Okay, let's try with the homepage. The star. It says it needs rearranging, so I don't know if this will work. I. House on Torpedo. Is O. M. Is M. IOM. 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 Is that it? See anything else? Is it just a IOM? Nope. IMO. MOI. Last one. OIM. I don't get it. Give me another hint. I'm not good with these stupid
Those
puzzles.
are the only 2 steps to get what you need. You can head off on your own now to indulge in everything yourself in full if you'd like, which I of course recommend and will always
I would love to if I
Hang
was
out for a quick
smart
overview
enough.
before meeting up, I'll dive into the underlayer, where you can explore on your own right up until you don't know what to do, then come here, see what it takes, and then go off on your own again.
I already tried. I already lost.
Make your choice. I'll use the YouTube chapter system so you know where things are.
Just tell me how to solve this part.
First
Then I'm
bit
done.
of fun, and arguably the most hilarious, is the giant update to the official Welcome Home cookbook. It was fun to see back in October for all the Halloween treats, but the home warming section? Hats off to the Welcome Home team for all the work that went into making these pages, because there are a lot of photos, and this—
Wait, is there more photos? Did they get rid of all of them? I swear to God, he has access to so much shit I don't have. That's so fucked up. We came here so late. I was like, oh, we might have come here a little bit late. No, we came here infinitely late. Okay, this one you can actually go across. See some stuff. Hot dogs, the relish dog, the catsup dog, and the mustard dog. Wow, you suck. The dog garnish dog. The cheese dog. That looks disgusting. Oh, that looks particularly nasty. Popcorn dog. The half-eaten dog. The macaroni dog. The reverse dog. BB&J dog. The not dog. The corn dog. The peas dog. This is horrible. I hate this. It's a dog. There it is. A little concerning. Jolly dog. Who's eating this? Schlop. Single pea in gelatin. Is this a reference to the serial killer? Whose final meal was a single pea? Happy home warming okay, now we're getting to the stuff. Thank you. Cream cheese. I know I could scroll. The scroll wheel disappears. See, look, the scroll, and you can't select it. How would I have known? Released the Queen's game, hot cocoa in gelatin. Why is all this shit in gelatin? Certified showstoppers. Single pea on a plate. This is definitely a reference to the serial killer for sure. That's literally what it looks like in the picture. Prepare your nicest plate by gently buttering the plate. Carefully place the pea on the plate. Season to taste with whatever suits your fancy. Add additional peas according to how many guests there are. Be careful not to place them too close together. So that makes me wonder, if I go back to very bottom, if I go back to this one, will it now? Or so it does work actually. Okay, so I do have access to this one. Let me try it on this page, maybe? So this is a sparkly guy. So this is R. Oh, there's a letter. R-E. How many? Is there supposed to be like a set number of them each page? R-E-Y. R-E-Y and then green eggs and ham. R-E-Y-P. R-E-Y-P. It's gotta be another one. Oh, this is another one. R-E-Y-P. I'm seeing it wrong. Could be blind though. Sure. Let me try it. So my brain goes to Perry. No. Reppy. R-E-P. Y-E-R. Well, I don't even know if this is how you solve this. Should I get another hint? So my dumb ass doesn't sit here all day.
This is one of the silliest things I've seen in a while.
I got this
Holly
one.
Jolly Hot Dog Days. Because nothing says the holiday season like hot dogs, right?
We saw this one ourselves.
In this whole segment because, well, there are 25 varieties of hot dog, most of them completely outside of anyone's palate. Perhaps I could interest you in a hearth dog to hang by your fireplace. Or maybe the truly festive hot cocoa dog. More of a peppermint tradition kind of person. That's cool. Alright, I enjoy that myself. Honestly, I don't know how anyone could stand to eat most of these.
Only a cat couldn't understand the refined palate of a booch. I mean, a corny dog, what's wrong with that? I can't help being a sentimental hound. I've got my little buddy Wally, and you could even have your own little buddy. Not Wally, though. Your own hot dog friend, complete with accessories.
Jeez, my head. What's in these hot dogs? No, I didn't eat any hot dogs today. They don't make me nauseous.
Hello, Whiskers over here. Acts like you've never seen a dog before.
Hey, I'm sorry. Sometimes weird food puts me off in a bad way. Odd cork for a demon, I know. Let's just concentrate on the funny. Yeah. In fact, we can pick up the laughter again with the sickeningly sweet, crispy sweets pancakes. What, not festive enough? That's alright, have some hot cocoa and gelatin. Still inside the mug. Yes, the whole mug with the hot cocoa in the gelatin. And don't forget the marshmallows and sprinkles.
White people would eat this, though.
And at the end of the whole journey, when you're done seeing all the holiday recipes of the Welcome Home neighborhood, please enjoy the certified showstopper, a single P hot plate. This was hilarious to experience for the first time, and just goes to show the dedication of the team to making Welcome Home a thoroughly enjoyable and inventive experience, even for its jokes. Next up, we have the Welcome Home Wish Book, a shopping catalog for merchandise, which...
Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on. God damn, I should have just looked for all this stuff. I'll just follow his guidance. This is the wish book. Items. So your own pillow? I'll just skim through this and see if anything shoots out to me. This looks like a Roblox asset. This looks like the teapot specifically from Roblox. Continue on next page. There is no next page. Okay, well, I mean, while I'm here, any of these other ones? This one doesn't have a scroll. 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 Oh, this one has a scroll. Okay. Oh, this one has a scroll. Cute. This is the one that gives us the... Up. This vile, weird costume. Picture this. This. This looks very modern. Exceedingly modern. Why are these separate? Okay, I think everything else is from before, so...
really reflects how, for Sony Show, the Playfellow Workshop was ahead of the times, channeling that pure 80s buy it all energy. They must have had a V2 Brother merchandising team. But joke's on us, because, come on, as if we all wouldn't have bought 3 or 4 things by now, right? It's full of fun things. Look at these toys, and look at some of the aging work.
Look at the prices on these, Jesus!
To these pages for authenticity, that's a marvelous touch. One curious note, this page's texture showing something seemingly drawn over it, or pressed into it. Don't know how much that's on purpose or not as an element really observed, but it's here, and you can make sense of certain things in it, like a length of chains on the right. At the end, we spot more offerings from Playfellow Workshop's audio merchandise partner, Marlowe Records, presenting much of what we know of and 3 records that exist as part of this update. There was also, curiously, a radio ad that went along with this.
good girls and boys this year. Ho, ho, ho.
See, I like listening to it on here because I can 2 times the speed it.
Home warming wish book. Children can pretend they're running their own grocery store with the Howdy Cash register set. They'll have fun exchanging goods for toy money, like giggles, chuckles, and bellows.
Wonder if he's gonna mention a toy that's not on
There was
there.
a product listed for every character in Welcome Home during this ad, except for Eddie Deer, the mailman, which is odd. Following this came Home Warming, a storybook record about Wally being taken around the neighborhood by Barnaby to talk to everyone about the reason for the season. Wally wants to make sure home has a good home warming, you see, and prepare for any neighbors to come by to celebrate. It's a great listen by itself, just like the Happy Haunting record, and I could give you a clip, but anything I might grab will just be the story as it is, nothing glitchy or out of place. The only element that stands out worth noticing isn't audible. Once again, we find Eddie Deer is missing in the festivities. I'd also like to point out, if anybody does want to go ahead and sit down and listen, that it is some of the best performance work that Wally's actor has put forward so far, highly characterized. And of course, that matches the quality of everybody else's performances this time around. They all just keep getting better. Eddie is present in the album that follows, Up From the Hometown, which is reassuring. Maybe he wasn't around for the previous 2 pieces, but he's not gone, clearly. Still, what was up with that? Howdy's Holiday Hullabaloo is given too, and is a fun listen on the world-building side. Barnaby's tobacco pipe is a relic of the times, huh? A tie-in product for Hoopla brand cigarettes. Don't go after Barnaby for that decision. He's just a dog. They were different times. Oh boy, really different times. Bugabye Good Night is a song by Frank Frankly about insects hibernating for the winter. And then we have something interesting. Greeting cards that the restoration team notes appear to span eras of the show. And finally, the holiday edition of Crispy Sweet cereal, Frosted Crispy Sweets, with Eddie Deer on the back giving us a decoder ring that matches 2 elements of the site. The doodles we've seen scattered everywhere, and a face that appears on the new tower south of the neighborhood. That
Oh wait, a new face on the tower? That wasn't clickable when I was able to click it last time.
tower is a mystery, but with the decoder ring, we can solve another. Gather up all the doodles across the site and use the decoder to figure out the letters. One page in particular, the guest book, has 3 symbols for W. www. That gives us the impression of a web address. By the end, you'll have a lot of letters, and your new task is to take out 3 W's and descramble the rest into something coherent.
I don't have the
This
time
could
for
be
that.
a big... There are enough letters to use that, so if you assume .net, then you don't have as many you have to work with. There are no major clues to the pattern on the site for the descrambling. You've got to keep trying it. Luckily, we have the answer. Awayfrompryingeyes.net.
Okay, stop right there. Away from pryingeyes.net. That's all I need. Away from prying eyes. If you have found this page, thank you. Shouldn't been that difficult to arrive. I should have taken effort to get here regardless. Okay. The guy who writes all this stuff, I guess? Evidence, broken phone, commercials, more soon. Whoa! Is everything as it should. The audio. This is just the audio from before?
Hello? Hello? I'm calling to wish you
It's
a
fruity
happy
as always.
housewarming. From me and home.
This is different. Because it has the... Hold on. Okay, I get it. Okay. Commercials. You're wearing a flashing lights, loud sounds, and strange audio. Oh my god, this is 22 minutes. We don't have time for this. Okay. I think that's enough. I might investigate this more off stream. I don't know if I'll do a full on armchair detective edit for this. There wasn't too much to it, I feel like. Definitely interesting stuff, but not really anything crazy. I think I'm done for now. This is the end of the streams for today. Tomorrow, we'll move on. We'll do some Elden Ring and hopefully get back into some of the other games that we've been kind of shelving for a while. But that'll be it for now, and I will see you